Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Wanted to get on here today and do a requested video. People are asking me how I'm rotating all these eyeshadow palettes. A valid question, I have to tell you, because there's a lot of them. And I have more on the way, and I'm going to show you how I'm going to integrate those in. Before I start though, I want to credit someone with this idea. Randall and Napo did a fabulous, I loved this video on how she rotates her makeup so it all gets used. I loved that video so much. Randall deserves a mention on that. So, but before I get started, y'all, I'm buying so many eyeshadows, I really want to give back. So I'm going to do another $100 Sephora or Ulta, you pick. And I do these for a week. I don't think I've ever said that. Do these for a week, and to be entered in this giveaway, all you have to do is request an eyeshadow, get ready with me. What palette do you want me to use out of the ones that you're going to see today and the ones I have coming in? So anyway, I'm going to jump right into this. I'm going to go over there and aim the camera in my eyeshadows, and we're going to talk about how I rotate those. Okay, this is my eyeshadow drawer, and I have everything stacked by brand in how I use it. I rotate these daily, and like down here, this is whatever's right here on top is what I'll be using that day. I have the Too Faced palettes, and I'll use the chocolate bar one day. I'll show it to you. I'll use the chocolate bar one day, and then I'll use the Just Peachy the next. They each get their own day because the Just Peachy is interesting enough to stand on its own right now. The chocolate bar probably will be. If it's not, I'll add something to it. And then after I use that, I put it down here and everything slides down. Then next in the rotation, okay, I have these together. The Natasha Denona Lila and the MAC C'est Chic. And I have these will be used together. They don't get their own day. Because the Lila, it's interesting enough, all right, but the matte shades are real challenging. And the MAC C'est Chic, I love this, and it's easy to work with, but it's also not interesting enough to me anymore to give it its own day. So I put these together. I think I can make some good looks with those. Okay, then I've got, all these are stacked together. These are the It. Okay, this is the It Pretty Romantics. Then I have the It Naturally Pretty. And then I have the It Superhero. And all of these will be used together on one day because these are too much alike to want to use these 2 days in a row. Just don't want to give it 2 days. And then the It Superhero, these colors, they so match my It Pretty palettes. So all of these together get 1 day. Okay, then I have my Tarts. I have my It Tarteist Pro and my Tartelette. My Tarteist Pro, that could have its own day. I love that palette. This formula and the Lorac and the Anastasia are my favorite. I love this. Love it. The Tartelette. I love this palette, but it does not keep my attention or excite me enough to want to use it on its own. Using these together is real nice. Okay, then I have my Loracs. These each get their own day. I have the Mega Pro 3. This is just the regular Mega Pro. I don't think you can get this right now. Just watch or sign up for emails to find out when these come back in. I did a get ready with me with this, and I never got to air it because by the time I got it up, they were sold out. And then I have the Lorac Pro. I love that one. It gets its own day. Love it. Then I have the Pro 2. Love that. Then I'm going to leave that and talk about that in a minute. And then I've got the Desert Sunset. This is pretty new. I think I'm going to love that. It gets its own day. This is the one that's different though. This is the Pro 3. They're all neutral and a lot of light shades down here. So this shares a day. Anytime I get one of these out, I also get this out. So I operate from 2 Loracs at once. Always this out and one of these. And I've got the Mega Pro 4 coming in, and it will get its own day. Okay, then I've got the Naked Heat. It does not have a stack. It's operating on its own right now. And this is new. I've used it 2 or 3 times. I love it. I thought it was going to be too red, but it's not. This is beautiful. Next to it, I have stacked the Naked Smokey, and I have that stacked with the Smashbox ShapeMatters palette because the Smokey, love it. And I love those colors. This, the Smashbox ShapeMatters, goes so well with my Smokey palette. The purple down here, that pigment in that is beautiful. And then it's got some mauve pinks, some neutrals, that orangey color. You can do a lot of interesting looks with the ShapeMatters and the Smokey palette. I love these two together. So they have their own stack. Then I've got my 2 Anastasias. I have the Modern Renaissance, which I love, love, love. It's actually supposed to be down here. It's next. The Modern Renaissance gets used tomorrow. And then today I use the Subculture. Y'all, I love this palette. I have not run into a problem with this yet. Reminds me of Lorac or the Modern Renaissance. It's on great, the pigment's great. They may have perfected it since they came out with this, because that many people couldn't be wrong. Okay, then I've got this little stack of drugstore, y'all. And these never get used because the e.l.f. Matte for Matte, I love this, but I can get Matte for Matte all through this drawer without getting a tiny little palette out. What I need to do is find a big drugstore palette, like a Revolution. I'm going to get a Revolution. Then I've got this little Maybelline, but it does not have any interesting colors in it. It does not pull my eye. And then I've got this NYX Smokey, which is great, but I don't get it out because I've got my Urban Decay Smokey palette. They're just not getting used. I need to get some interesting drugstore. I'm expecting the Lorac Mega Pro 4. It's going to go with my Lorac stack. And then I've got 2 Hudas coming in. And those will be put in rotation in a stack, and if they're interesting enough on their own, they'll each get a day. If they're too much alike, they won't. Okay, now we're back at my desk, and I do keep some palettes in my desk out of a rotation. I keep all of my Visearts. My Viseart Cool Matte palette. I keep the Viseart Dark Matte. These could be used any day. And then I keep the neutral matte. The formulation on these is easy to use. It doesn't have any fallout, so you can clean up with it during the day. These are just utilitarian, easy to use. These are just good basic colors. They're just good to have around. I also keep my MAC Semi-Sweet ×9 in my desk. Again, easy to use, does not have fallout, good basic colors. These just don't fail me. And I also have these 3 eyeshadows. Y'all, these get lost. I need to put this Nars Old Church Street over. I'm going to put this over in my drawer with some other, on top of something else. Maybe the Lorac. One of that Pro that's real neutral. That's where I'm going to put this. Well, I'm going to put this over with my Loracs and start using that. I also have this little travel size Smashbox, but some of the colors are duplicated in my ShapeMatters, and sometimes I carry this in my purse, but sometimes I use it to clean up. And then I have this little naked one. I don't really care about him, honestly, enough to do much. I have too many other fun things with as neutral as this is, so I don't know about him yet. I may give him away. And those are the things that I keep in my desk. So that's how I rotate my eyeshadows. If you have any questions or comments, put those down below. If you skipped the intro, I'm doing a giveaway. So to be entered in that giveaway, go down, put what eyeshadow palette you want to see, and get ready with me. Pick 2, pick 3. You know, I love to hear what y'all want to see because I don't know. So anyway, that is all I have for you today. Leave questions and comments down below. If you like this video, please like and subscribe, and I will talk to y'all soon. Y'all have a good day. Bye.